Oh no, the audiobook. Let me just really quickly do something.
Danganronpa.
Alright, now. So, let's get right into it. After my Wi-Fi starts. Well, that's confusing. How am I in the pre-trial preparation and here at the investigation? How does this work? How is that possible? What? Hello, Coda. I don't know how, but you were in the stream before I was? Like magicking or something? I don't know. But I need to look at the stream chat works, cause it's only loading. So I don't see any messages right now. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, something in my throat. Help. So, now it's working. So, yeah, hello, how are you doing? We'll just go with the pre-trial preparations, I guess. I don't know what it is, but my throat is just hurting. But that's no reason to stop playing. Set skills. I only have one, so it won't work too much, I guess. Oh god, what is it? Alright, anyways.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
I'm so happy that the entire thing is voice acted, because if it wasn't, yeah, I couldn't do all the voices. Why is it saying I'm playing Super Meat Boy on Xbox? Nah, yeah, probably will work, so. Yeah, and you have fun. I will be in the stream lurking again, cause you know the reason. But I will still be there lurking. Maybe just jump in 1 or 2 seconds, you know. But I will be there, no worries.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
But how are you in a case to solve? I thought you were still at chapter 0.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I will just put it on auto.
I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
So it's
Whoever
like it's
survives
intentional.
will be treated to a fancy lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Oh, I love curry.
I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me.
Of course you don't need to find out what happened, right? You're chapter 0. It's the tutorial. You're supposed to greet every character and find out who's an asshole and who's going to be your favorite character that's going to die. Oh yeah, sorry, your favorite character already died. Still, you get the point.
I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it!
Akane! You seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
What the
Hey.
fuck?
Why don't we try going over the incident?
This sounds
We
reasonable.
weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
You've only met half and they're already
I
dead
discovered
people.
Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m.
That sounds
Headed
bad.
over to the grape tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with
As well.
Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
If your favorite character is already dead, do you have a second favorite character?
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
Imbecile! I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Holy Jesus!
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
With legs like those, I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall. But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate.
I
We
still
set our
bought an
sights
auto
on the
again.
lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
Who do I
Anyway,
want to die in the
it's
case?
Definitely someone from Strawberry House.
I like most of the characters.
Definitely.
There's no way a chick
But-
would kill someone so cruelly. So
To
it
be hon-
must be one of you Strawberry House dudes.
But to be honest, Akane and Sonia are the ones I would prefer to die right now.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously.
Yes, you can tell me an honest answer.
We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
I won't get too mad at you for spoilering, because it's you. You have a skill issue anyway, and second, you're only at chapter 0, so there can't be too many
The
spoilers,
incident
right?
notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand.
I will read it now. Read it at my own risk. Why not risk
Well,
anything,
the
right?
weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You can totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon was just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably the hammer. Oh! What the fuck? You mean half the characters on the cover and they all died?
Guess we should figure
Bro.
out the weapon first.
Ah,
The
that's...
weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
I mean, that's even more cruel than Danganronpa.
No, the hammer.
Yes, the
The
hammer.
killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of her.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong! No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Maybe you can only, you know, choose the main character's favorite character, but wasn't there also like that purple ghost thing from Luigi's Mansion 3? I don't know.
Not? Why can't you accept it?
A lot of oil was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Well, Yeah, but Killer might have wiped off the oil later.
I don't think so.
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Is Shinigami? Wait. Is Shinigami his name?
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't
Or-
want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
Or is he a Shinigami?
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys.
Oh, yeah. Teacher now, right?
I thought maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
Oh, yeah.
Seems that was a waste of time.
Totally agree, bro.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Okay, alright. I thought for a second.
Then,
But yeah, those
how
are
about
death
we look
gods.
at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon, right?
It's himself. The actual weapon has oil on it, but if it's something at a crime scene that had oil. The hammer? Well, don't get me wrong, but Nekomaru's body had oil, right? Oh, okay, that's... Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's a broken door.
I see. The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon. Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar.
But how would they...
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar.
Yeah,
Even
but...
if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
Yes, I agree, bro.
Why?
Look, at least he's doing something. Illusion skill. Wait, let me check. I think I only have one skill, but well, the only skill I have is Infinity Unlimited Flame. Yeah. I have to look how to get Delusion.
We tried to move it, right?
So use it's barely budging. Yeah, I know she sells skills, but why don't I just try to collect all the hope fragments? Didn't I tell you?
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't
that
it be
pillar
more
was pretty
satisfying?
frickin' heavy. But there's one dude who could have lifted that pillar.
Nekomaru?
Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
Okay, I will select in the handbook and I will that's the oh shit. Alright. Look, no regulations. Here, you know. But there would be, you know, no difference, because I've already selected my thing. It's like the things I want. Delusion. But then I would lose 6 hope fragments. I mean, is it actually worth it? It won't go away even if I spend them? They did go away, huh? Oh, no. Oh, alright, I take it back. Skill list, and I will... Can I cannot equip illusion now. I thought they would go away if I spent them, like, suddenly all the free time events reset. Help. Then I guess I will just, you know, use delusion in the next last trial.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
Yeah?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Suicide.
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
I mean, infinite HP recovery is really cool, you know, but still. I'm already so far into the trial. It has been 5 minutes already, you know? I can't just go back now. We're already too deep in.
Well, I guess you're right.
What the heck?
It does bother me a little. That word, suicide. By the way, the fourth murder of the Killing Life was apparently ruled suicide. No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But that's a
suicide.
problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it.
I know how.
For reals?
Yeah.
Yes, for reals.
Baiting him into running into the
see.
pillar.
So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon.
Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Alright. Alright, I know what to do. Fragments.
There's no need to lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not lifted, beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, I
It
don't
aimed
think.
right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
You could.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl!
But really?
I'm getting hella excited!
Tipping it over?
There's no need to lift that.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond.
What about tipping the pillar over?
No, that's wrong.
Alright, I guess.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad.
If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
I don't
How
know.
much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
But it could be an important weapon.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Why are you so certain about that?
I have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Don't come with your oh yeah, hope and shit. Just tell us.
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What did you say?
Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I...
Hey,
Oh,
Nagito,
sorry.
what the hell happened to you?
Oh, he did read something. And now he's a fucking dick.
How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
Who cares? Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
I agree.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough.
The ultimate weapon.
But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
I knew it.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Oh yeah, the final dead room, that easy escape room, right? I did totally not just needed to get help
So,
any way possible.
Nagito knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know, but I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
We have?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Oh yeah, I agree totally, bro.
I am he who cuts the insolent catalyst which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve to be called the ultimate weapon.
Wait, did you kill Nakamura?
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield your 4 dark daggers of destruction.
Yeah, he should be considered a god.
I see.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
But I do.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the funhouse?
I don't know how someone cannot ship those two. I mean, they're clearly like the perfect ship.
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't
Shut
you?
up.
Ah, I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the funhouse. Strawberry House leads to Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower.
Yeah.
It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure is the secret of the funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss Sonia's beautiful voice is just so soothing.
Faux show! I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
What? 2 houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. Oh, the music! The heat up is back. And strange feeling in the tower.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the funhouse.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors.
Yeah, but that's
And the
the
designs on the
lights.
floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
What if they're not? And they got blocked away.
That's the secret of the funhouse. Is that really it?
Wait, what's the broken door now? Oh god. And the strange feeling was... Alright.
It's weird to say they're both. I mean, the walls are different color, and the designs on the floor are.
We've already settled. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
I got
In
this.
truth, Strawberry are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
Both of those towers, are they really the same place?
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Oh, what?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Great Tower from Great Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Great Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed at the exact same place, right?
And so then what? You seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Yes.
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
No,
If the
no,
floor
keep on
didn't
talking.
rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Okay, shut up. I have to do the sword thing? Alright, I can do this.
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Yeah, Sonia just confirmed that she's a mass murder. I mean, her kingdom is like mass murdering a complete nation.
While we were moving from Great Tower to Strawberry Tower,
Sonia is the killer, I knew it already.
but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
But Nekomaru's body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
I'm gonna destroy your arguments, they don't make any sense. All on the floor, I would say.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
As expected, she's overcoming my arguments with great confidence. I need to counter her remarks and wait for an opportunity
There
to
are many
refute her.
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
How?
There are
Nah.
many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ah.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Wow, I don't know. If I switch the angles, I deal more damage. So I need to switch them like always or only where they are right now so I hit the most things? How am I supposed to switch them?
There are many different ways.
I just missed.
The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's
Okay, that
doing.
was bad.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ah! So close.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Ah. Okay, I need to wait until I
There are
get
many
two.
different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Oh, let's go.
Moving
Okay,
the body and the
thanks.
pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten.
I have forgotten. Oh god.
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear,
Oh shit. Alright,
it
okay.
seems you have forgotten.
Ah!
Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the future, the pillar, the bomb, he could have moved it all easy as pie. It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong. Wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
Oh,
Allow me
my
to cut through
goodness.
those words.
That was hard. Like way more than the others.
Here's possible. It would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor. In the position of Nekomaru's body in the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body would change. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how.
Oh, sorry.
Then it's impossible.
Audio bug. Audio bug, okay. I have an idea. Did my idea work?
I am terribly sorry. I cannot believe I got so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
Let's go, it always works.
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Yeah, the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
A center.
No idea, huh?
A center. This mystery ties into the secret of the funhouse. But we didn't have enough clues to solve the mystery. Then the only thing we can do is rely on the one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up. Fine. I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the funhouse.
That it's the
Give us an
center.
answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly.
Yeah, please just give me the hint, okay,
It's
bro?
also important for me because it will help me determine something.
If I'm worth of being a symbol of hope, determine? Is he talking about the traitor? Oh! If so, why did Nagito say that all of the sudden? Did something happen to
How do
him?
we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
He performed the appropriate action not to learn the secret? Could be talking about the Monokuma Tai Chi? Oh my god.
I see!
You're talking about the final dead room, right?
Well, I wanted to do it, but no one let me do
You
it.
cleared the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete. And there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange scenery.
Strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it, it might be faster just to show you. At
Sure.
an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
You took a picture?
Bro, your luck is just too OP, okay? Nectar grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
As he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me
Oh.
explain it to you again.
And that's a forest. Oh,
I
damn.
took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that shouldn't make sense in this
Then
picture.
Let's begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
What doesn't make sense in this picture? Forest?
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
Oh, I knew that. I knew that. Of course I did.
And is that it?
You said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. Maybe it's the forest. Oh, sorry.
Here!
The other tower, I mean grape room.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was, Grape House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle. Which means, if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in this photo, I don't see anything behind the tower. No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
No, I don't think he
From
means
this
that,
point
but
on,
close.
do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school student.
Okay, bro, shut the fuck up. I did more in the last trials than you did, alright?
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
The other clue? Is he talking about that one time when he suddenly appeared? Why, hello there, Hajime. Nakto, why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up. How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported?
Referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
Wait, does he mean the... Wait, I have in theory. I'm pretty sure I will sound stupid if I say it. But what if Grape Tower's on top of Strawberry? Grape House is on top of Strawberry House. And if you use the elevator, you just go up and then around to be behind the entrance of, you know, Grape House. So you're inside Grape House, but it goes like 180 degrees around. So it's... How do I explain it? You know, Grape House is on top of Strawberry House. The tower is like the center. And so... That's the only reason why the tower is so tall. So both towers are actually the same. but the roof of both towers are different.
What does it
I don't know.
mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figuring out the mystery behind the funhouse structure? The reason actually appeared from the third floor. Using the photo he took, I might be able to answer it just thinking about it. Alright, let's do this. Oh shit. Oh, logic dive. I thought it was Hangman's Gambit. I can do that. Logic dive is easy. Alright, let's go. I need speed. Speed. Please give me more speed next time. Thanks. Boah, Logic Death will be my all-time favorite game. Look at that! I mean this. Yeah. I'm too good for this game. First question. Strawberry House and Grape House both exist. They exist. And that's too easy! Alright. Okay, I'm sorry. What is this? I need more speed. More speed! Question 2. Are Strawberry House and Grape House the same building or two different buildings? They're the same building. Alright, alright. And speed. More speed. Let's go, baby! Oh my god! The bunny hop. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? I don't know those words. Vertically. Horizontally. That's it, I'm pretty sure. I am not so sure anymore. Okay, vertically. I knew that. Wait, horizontally is when it's like above, right? Then vertically, no. Horizontally is when it's straight. And vertically is when it's... Oh, when it's on top, right? Oh, shit.
It's all coming together. Got it. I know the secret of the funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go? There is only one possibility. It was in a position where it couldn't be seen from Strawberry House. Which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
Yeah, I know, I understood. It's not my bad English I didn't understand. It's my mathematical knowledge that didn't quite play with me. I didn't understand if horizontally and vertically what they even mean. But I understood after a short amount of time.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different 3-story buildings. They're actually one 6-story building?
If you think about it like that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
Strawberry House is located? Oh,
I see! On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located.
Oh yeah, that explanation is really easy. Yeah, I understand. Totally.
Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry House was at a high angle. Altogether, This means the first floor of Strawberry House is also the 4th floor above Grape House.
Code, I finally understand binary code. Yeah, I did read the message you sent on Discord, and I actually learned it while I was on Google and watching a movie, but still, I now know, binary code, and I will use it in the Danganronpa story to actually piss off my friend. As well as Morse code, because Morse code,
I
you know.
never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
But what about the shape of the building? The two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is 4-sided, and Grape House is 6-sided, right?
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral and a hexagon, overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the funhouse, Monokuma put us to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
You've just been Kuma'd! Don't you think a building full of so many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
No.
It's true? The building was really like that?
That's right! Those two houses exist on different floors in the same building!
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
Yeah,
Yes.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower should have also been different floors inside the same building. Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House. Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was Nekomaru's body in both places?
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash. Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
You will solve it, bro. I will destroy your argument in no time.
I see. Do whatever you like.
I will do everything so Gundam gets Sonya as a girlfriend. Trust me.
Definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
You won't. I'm gonna go get your argument and throw it out the window. Alright.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
No, you won't.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
What the fuck?
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should
Oh,
be
shit.
possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're
Yeah, but-
magnificent, Gundam!
Heh.
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? But is something like that even possible?
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Okay, I'm wrong.
I'm
Then
gonna
it's
solve this
actually the
mystery in a
doorknob.
flash.
Or the chain?
Hurry up, dumbass!
Doorknob or chain? I will do the
One
broken
of the
doorknob.
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No. Oh.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
A wire, it's the wire.
Hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
I hate my life.
I'm
gonna solve this. And hurry up! One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
What's even a Monokuma file?
No fair! You totally stole
It
my
is.
spotlight!
So which one was the fake body?
The Monokuma
Just
file.
pick one of them.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up! One of the bodies in one of the
Was actually a dummy.
I hate my life.
I'm gonna solve this. And hurry up! One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy.
You're magnificent!
No fair! You told. So which one? Shut up! Just
Pick one of them.
That's only because of desperation.
I'm gonna solve this mystery. And hurry up!
One of the
Please.
bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
Oh, that's bad. It's really bad.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Tipped over,
Hurry
bro.
up! One of the bodies.
Bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No. Shit.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
Chain.
One of the bodies in
Was actually a dummy.
Nah.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died
All
with
right.
Mechanical. It should be possible to construct a dummy from
I
spare
hate.
parts.
I hate it.
Magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight.
So which one was the
fake. Shut up!
Just pick one of them.
All right. All right. I
I'm
will do
gonna
it.
solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up!
Dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a
Oh.
fake body?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Nekomaru died with a mechanical.
Shit. All right. I fucked up. And I lost. Alright.
We will never give up.
Okay, what is it? I'm confused. Okay, I get like in every trial one moment at least where I don't have. I know I should have had the HP recovery, but I'm just stupid, okay? It's the Via.
I'm gonna solve this. And hurry up, dumb. One of the bodies was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body.
What I'm
I'm
feel?
gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, one of the bodies was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical.
I'm just going to guess everything.
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
And hurry up, one of the bodies was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible.
I
to
shot into nowhere.
No fair! So which one? Shut up! Just
Pick one of them.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know how to refute his
I'm gonna
lie.
solve this mystery in a
What am I
flash.
doing wrong?
And hurry up, dumbass!
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
No. What the
No,
fuck?
that's wrong.
I hate my life. Oh, how the fuck? I already used it. I
Nekomaru's
already used it.
body
That's
wasn't
no
a dummy.
fucking fair.
That can
Ah.
be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Oh god. Alright.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
What is that? Parts that are carefully arranged and disassembled. When I disassembled the body, all moved too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built the dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would be a different story.
Oh, you're going to die, Katsushi.
Miss Sonia, that's a pretty harsh joke. You are joking, right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Because he was at Strawberry
If he
House.
was, he wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
Oh.
It'd be much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
I see. That is disappointing.
Oh, damn.
I'm even more disappointed.
Oh, bro, it's alright.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's body was in both towers, even though it was supposed to be on different floors.
Maybe it was simply moved?
The body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
An elevator. A device like that. A device that traps things, transports things to different floors in the same building. I feel like I've seen that before. Alright, let's do this. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright, I can do that. I know how to write elevator. That was in my vocabulary test I just wrote. Like days ago. I will need that later, but not now. I will need this. Oh, look at how easy that is. Later. Fuck. Alright, alright. I need this later. I need this later, you know. My English teacher's going to kill me for that. Oh shit, why is he so fast? Nah! Do not panic, do not panic! I'm sorry, what was that? Nah, look, that's easy. That's too easy, no problem at all. Flawless victory.
You must be talking about an elevator.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Where the hell is this elevator anyway?
The tower
Tower
itself.
itself.
Oh my god, I'm too good.
The inside of the tower is one big elevator. Which means the tower was designed so that the whole room goes up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same room.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
Sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
I see. We were basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator, then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you enter from Grape Tower?
To confuse us.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry Tower.
It turns.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
Yeah, but...
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, Even the doorknob was broken off.
Yeah, but
There are too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What did you say?
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
It's fine. Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
wait. The things that didn't change when we moved between the two towers. It includes the body, the pillar, the oil. We have been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them. Not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. And the one thing that these all have in common.
I see! Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
And?
And?
Why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Because only the floor
The
moves?
reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about the elevator. Only the floor moves.
So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
For confusion, of course. Because what else
Just for
would there reason
show.
be?
Why was something like that necessary?
To confuse
They
us.
falsely believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
It worked pretty good,
It
right?
was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Monokuma.
Did you hear that, Monami?
Oh shit.
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
There's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair the button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on Strawberry Hall's side, the door won't open as long as that chain is here. You don't need to worry about that at all.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building.
Oh, sorry.
In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
It would
Maybe.
have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Oh yeah, right.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What?
Pain. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Yes.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right?
Yeah, we did.
So, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Up and down. As you know that you mentioned, I completely forgot about the matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality?
No.
Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator.
But it turns to 180 degrees, so...
Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree, what does this mean? If the two towers are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape's house, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Compass. Katsuishi's account.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning
It's clearly contradictory.
They're like a tag
What's
team.
with this iron curtain of teamwork?
if the two houses are connected
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
No,
Wrong.
that's wrong. The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Ah, that. Yeah, that's pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees? Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses,
It
it
turned.
also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
We are in an amusement
Well,
park.
a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all! You're inhuman!
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with. I'm different from these lowly humans.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
So
what?
we're
What's
done
that
with the
supposed to
secret
mean?
of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Huh?
You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
The window.
What is the octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
An octagon, that's easy. 8-sided shape. At least I do know a bit of math.
An octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student?
Bro, shut up.
I guess
Oh, sorry.
Continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Place fitting for... Befitting... A place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably... 1, 2, 3, 4... That's 6. That's the elevator. Go out here, then that's the final dead room around here. And here.
Here!
Too easy, bro, too easy.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final dead room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the funhouse. Which
Huh?
means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
What, how did I do that?
Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
Fall damage?
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime.
Well, I agree with that.
It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
The funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nakamura? And who's the killer who did that? Alright, let's see. Halfway point. Why, hello there. I thought of a new bad word to call Monami. Hell, what is it? I can already tell I won't be pleased by this. Then let me say it right away. I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word. Monami is a serious stuff, actually. That's much more straightforward than I expected. Definitely. That's not it. It's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack, incorporating all three of these words will be. There are stuff fatly. Say fat hidden in there.
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious stupatly.
Oh, Sufatli. Yes. And now the music from Monami.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
It is.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Ah, but be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons.
To be honest, my Xbox says my controller battery is really low, so that's kind of fitting.
And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently. I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon.
Who did?
Oh, well. Let's just press on ahead.
What? The sudden change of behavior, what the?
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
Is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
But why would he lie?
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes,
but now it's Hajime.
I sincerely retract that remark.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
I totally agree, bro.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I know. I mean, look at you, the ultimate supreme overlord of ice. And not even you would do it. Not even the Fordak Davis of Destruction.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can.
Agreed.
So, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Actor, as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or
Anyway,
not.
if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Most cause of death. He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure?
I see!
Falling. Or died from fall damage.
I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That I don't know yet.
It's the elevator. When he's put into sleeping mode, his mechanics and such don't activate, right? So the elevator won't recognize him as a living object. So when someone taps the button down at the Grab's house, it will just fall down, you know?
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method. Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It's
elevator.
Possible in the tower. You could him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
Yeah, but he can be in it.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
Oh, don't take it personally, bro.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomura from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. They tied him up, put him into sleeping mode, and then it all happened. Yeah, good night button.
When the elevator is on the 1st floor, you can't go through the door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Nekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open. Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold.
So it's a moving object, alright. Well, this class trial is going really good right now.
After locking they moved the elevator and made use of the drop.
I would say it's the easiest one so
As
far.
long as there's a moving object inside.
No, that's wrong. That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekamaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
Yes!
When Nekamaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed it, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from. Yes?
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me. Silence, pest!
Oh,
Now
whoa,
you're
whoa.
calling me a pest?
Bro, I would just go in my room and, you know, cry about it. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekamaru is still in it. Yaki seems to have an idea about what way could that be. A wire.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Yeah.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
No.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
No.
What about the oil on the floor?
Nah, not quite.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yes, but
Why don't we
no.
all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Yeah, I agree.
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
What the fuck? Nekamaru is inside the elevator. How can you create a difference of
If
elevation?
you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
I'm kind of lost right now.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we went over?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
The
If you
oil.
arrange it a certain way,
No.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about
The arrangement, right?
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems to... How about we all shut up? Silence!
Don't
Oh,
Cold.
to
What if
go
I
a
start
pillar.
to enjoy it?
Cause when a pillar falls down, right?
If you arrange it a certain... You can cause the drop...
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
It is not. Alright, that's bad.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up?
What
What if
now?
I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain... You can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
To think about the arrangement.
That arrangement...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the again?
What the fuck?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement, the hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we went?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor, it seems to... How about we all shut up?
Silence! Don't.
What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement.
Oh shit. Alright, alright. 2 deaths. Really bad, really bad. But I'm not giving up.
Never give up.
Come on, I will destroy this. I mean, I will. I don't need to destroy a lie, but still.
If you arrange it a certain, you can cause the drop.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
Arrangement. The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
What about the oil?
Oh.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
A chain.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Will we all shut up and listen to what you...
Silence! Don't be...
What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain, you can cause the drop.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement, the hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we went over...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
No, man.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
New looking hammer.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Okay. I'm going to cry. I'm going to literally cry.
If you
What
arrange it a
the?
certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're
What
telling
the
us all
hell?
to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
The oil on the floor.
The doorknob on the floor seems... How about we all shut up?
Silence! Don't...
Oh my
What if
god,
I
why is
start
this
to
so
enjoy it?
frustrating? I take it back with it being the easiest trial so far.
If you arrange it a certain... You can cause the drop.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar?
Ah! Alright, alright.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what...
Chiaki,
The
Silence,
pillar,
pest.
alright.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
I should turn on my brain for this. I'm sorry that I'm stupid, alright?
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop.
so you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement, the hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the...
I'm going to leave my job as a professional detective. Alright, I will use my brain now. I will make big brain time. No, I have a feeling I will understand it any second, alright?
If you arrange it a certain, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all
To think about the arrangement.
That arrangement, the hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over
Oh yes, I need a hint. I'm sorry, I need a hint. What
If you
the
arrange
fuck?
it a certain way, you can cause the drop with...
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement, the hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time over the pillar again?
Yes, yeah.
If you arrange it a certain way,
No.
you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
The correct statement would be good.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the... What about the oil on the doorknob on the floor? How about we all shut...
Silence! Don't...
What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain... You can cause the drop with...
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Fuyuhiko's statement. Alright, thanks, alright. I will read Fuyuhiko's statement one more time and then I will have it.
You can cause the drop...
So you're telling to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Doorknob on the floor.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence! Don't...
What if I start to enjoy it?
If you arrange it a certain... You can cause the drop...
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor
Oh god.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
A chain.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems...
Hammer.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop...
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we went over...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Ah, alright. One more time.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us to think about the arrangement.
That arrangement... The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time we went over the...
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor...
Oh.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Ah, look at
Agree
that.
with that.
Yes. Trial and error is
Didn't
always
the doorknob
good.
have scrape marks on it?
But you see, I had no problems at all with it. I'm just so fucking stupid. I'm sorry, okay?
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
It got scraped. Ah, what the fuck?
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob,
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot, and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower. And suspended Mechamaru in midair.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like.
Bro, I swear to God, I don't know how I should have gone to that. Maybe I'm just stupid, what I probably am. Or what big brain would come to the idea? It's way harder than finding out you can put gravel into a swimsuit, right?
You better not finish that sentence!
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Alright.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that. What? If Nekomaru is suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall?
Well, I thought the swimsuit one was just logical. But this one, wow, how the hell was I supposed to know that they would just, you know, hang him with a wire mid-air on a door handle? What the Jesus puffin spread?
Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
What are my thoughts?
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off.
Oh.
There's no way they could do that.
Oh. Alright, alright.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean
Advance.
someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru...
Oh my
Allow me
God!
to cut through those words.
The timing! Did you see that timing?
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair?
That was totally planned, bro.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
He fell because the entire doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Well, first up, I didn't even know that the doorknob had scrapes. I didn't know when they mentioned it. Wait, let me get to the truth bullets. Where's the doorknob, huh? Where is it? Here. When the hell did they say there were scrape marks on that? I have Alzheimer, okay? What else do I have? And that could have mean he was hung by his fucking neck. Someone tried to kill himself. I was still going with the theory that he killed himself. And Yeah, it could mean that it was connected that way, but maybe they also tied him up so they could kill him by the fall with the tipped over pillar. Well, I know that the others don't make any sense. Did the swimsuit make sense in that case? Yeah, I know I can read it in the text and see it, you know. But I didn't remember it being told, and I didn't look at the truth bullets at all. I mean, I did look at them, but not at the broken doorknob specifically. Okay, let me be stupid. Sorry, alright?
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... In that case, I shall use my full power. With an furious roar, Kamara pulled all this power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. Then... Here it comes, the incredible strength of 1,000,000 horsepowers. Wait, isn't it creaking? If we break off the doorknob, we will be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to
I
find.
see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
But don't go too hard on yourself.
Isn't that right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
I take it back. Go fucking hard on yourself. Go in your room, cry and cut yourself. I'm not even
No,
caring
I
anymore.
believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy, he gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. The moment Nekomaru fell onto the floor, the only thing I can think of that happened to him was...
I see!
When Nekomaru fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
So that's how the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Kind of.
The pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
Yes.
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible.
Why?
Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Great Tower before 7 a.m.
And if we found Nekomaru's body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
But the clocks on both launches are just
How
wrong.
were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
The mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more, and I will be able to reach the truth. The reason there should definitely be a clue to break through this contradiction. It's probably the radio clock.
the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
No, that's wrong.
Look, that's something that's easy to understand.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
So you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
And because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
If there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Oh, damn. The simulated contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Perhaps we have overlooked something. Maybe we misunderstood something. Think. If I focus, and think, I should be able to find the answer for that mystery. Oh no, please don't tell me I need to do the Hangman's Gambit. Whoa, Logic Dive! I was about to curse, but Logic Dive is easy. Speed, boys, speed! Give me all the speed. Question 1. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Who the killer is, of course. Logic Dive needs its own minigame. I mean, like, as an actual game for like €1. But just, you know, play this minigame. Without questions, of course. Just only doing this. The building's clock. Oh my god! What was that just now? Help me! Question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Like I said, easy.
It's all coming together.
That's why I like Logic Dive. It's impossible to fail. Like
You said
nearly
you checked all
impossible.
the clocks inside the building. Isn't that right for you, Hiko?
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks had been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
So even if you checked all the clocks inside the building, there's no way you'd have noticed it.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
Yeah, it's alright.
This is truly fantastic!
Now's not the time to be pleased. More importantly, how much was the time off?
30, no. Hours. She's right, that's the main problem. I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clock. It's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. Wait. Let me think. Arcanus account. Wait, that was the one with the loud sound, right? Yeah.
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's ring.
The time of death. It's clearly 7:30 a.m.
I'm sorry, bro. Oh, okay, I'm not. Oh yeah, it's because of the clock. I'm sorry. Okay, I need to concentrate again.
We can only rely on the time of death. It's clearly 7:30.
The problem is, what's up in our time?
Are there any clues I can...
If only I heard the sound when you fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or the scream.
He's not the type...
Only Nekomaru's alarm was... We would have heard it too. There's no point in... If does not exist
In this world.
It's the fall.
If the time in the building, then we can only rely on the time
Like
of death. It's clearly 7...
Sonya statement.
In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used?
If only I heard the sound when you fell.
I agree with that.
Ah, look how easy.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
Rumbling?
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep.
Everyone thought it was an
that the
earthquake.
sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Well, a huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell with it. It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonya?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Huh? Oh yeah, the soundproof rooms.
You probably didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
If that rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m., it's like the answer of how much our time was off. Literally right in front of me.
I see! Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30, and if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Well, only
If
Nekomaru?
you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
Besides messing with the time, the killer used a specific thing. If they were trying to lure only Nekomaru, then the specific thing is...
I see! That's it. The killer made use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Who could ever forget the Tai Chi, right?
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
When I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. I honestly didn't expect Aaron to ditch Monokuma Taiji. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Nah, she's getting executed now.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Yeah, my reaction, huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Oh.
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I don't know. Do you remember?
The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
What?
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for the time, right? Wait, who didn't come out of the room? No! I didn't want to tap that! Well, if I recall, Natsuishi was there. Fuyuhiko. Now I have to decide. Was it Nagito or Gundam who wasn't there at the second? I mean, I know for sure Fuyuhiko and Katsuishi were the ones who were at the launch that time, but was it Nagito or Gundam who weren't there? It has to be... it has to be Teru. I know. Okay, let me think. Can I recall it? I need to scratch it from the back of my mind. Wait.
You're the only one!
Oh my god.
The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
That's right. Nagito wasn't there. It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you?
If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Whoa, whoa, calm down.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Why?
You couldn't? What do you mean?
It's merely the foolish talk of the
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
Oh, because you were in the Luxus room, right? You couldn't.
You're definitely
No,
fucking
they were
lying.
like the soundproof rooms that are only for the winners.
However, that is also true for me.
Yeah, and for Chiaki then too, probably.
It is obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Chiaki shouldn't be hearing it too. And Fujiko only heard it because he was out there
To
already.
be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Yeah! Oh, look at that. Too smart. Yeah.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it, but it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
The soundproof rooms. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling was Nagito, Sonia, Chiaki. Secret of what these three have in common. Could this also be a secret that points to kill? No, don't do it. Why are you making me do another Hangman's Gambit if it's a Hangman's Gambit? Fuck! Alright. I can do that. So... Wait, ah! Luxury? I don't know. D, okay. Ah, sorry. O. Dormitory. Shit. Fuck. Ah, it's E. I knew that. It's too easy. Deluxe room. Oh, that wasn't even too bad.
I got it!
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right? If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent air isolation. Standard may have so-so isolation, but it's still pretty decent. And the crummy room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. I actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve course student
Oh man,
talent?
shut the fuck up! I'm still better than you. Also, me couldn't fit out the doorknob.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Wait, now how?
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue. and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
What?
Decisive factor?
Somehow I feel like I understand what nectar means. No, I don't! The killer among us. Killer who murdered Nakamura. No, how? Hey, hey! Give me a break, what? Okay, I'm stupid. What? Superior sound isolation. Okay, we could say Sonya, Chiaki, and Naruto, it is not. Katsuishi, Gundam, Akane, and Fujiko. Those are the only ones out there, so... I don't know. Well, Fujiko was out there with the picture, right? No, he was not picture. He was waiting, cause he was let me talk. He was seeing him at the launch, and so he waited at the clock when the alarm got off, right? And he heard that rumbling. Everyone heard that rumbling. I know I'm stupid, but what the fuck is this? I don't know, Fuyuhiko? Fuck. Okay, it's not Fuyuhiko. Well, it was in Strawberry room and Strawberry House before it got down, right? So it can only be Katsuishi and Gundam, right? Okay. Okay, I'm thinking about it. Why does the Lux being soundproof matter here? Why does it matter? Wait. No, Soda was not in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was the one in a deluxe room. And who else was in one? Who else was in the deluxe room? I was not. Was Fujiko? He was just out earlier. I don't know. Break! Give me a break! Wait. It's not Katsushi. It only leaves me one choice then, right? I mean, can't be her because she was in Grape House, so...
You're the only one!
Fuck this shit.
Gundam, there's something I want to ask you.
Oh. Was Gundam in a Luxus room? Deluxe room? I could swear to God Gundam was in an... Here, normal room, that one normal room that exists.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right?
He was.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it.
But...
So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it.
But...
Gundam?
There's only one possibility. You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he has.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Which means they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room.
Just like us.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? This Reactus is louder than the supreme ruler of the Netherworld belonging for sacrifice. Don't go making all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this, including myself and my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do you possess?
10.
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Is that your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
He does, I guess.
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm. That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
It could be a coincidence, right?
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
But it could still have happened.
And yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
What?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously, let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
He can.
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Yeah, tell him.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
Yes.
From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct?
Yeah.
Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
Let's see. The contact elevator was broken.
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator. Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
I don't see a contradiction there.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
It's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. What's Fujiko's account?
That elevator was...
Oh no, that's not important.
the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
No.
How
No.
much longer do you plan to lecture me? Why don't we stop this already?
I have an idea. No.
That elevator was
No.
the only means of travel between the two houses.
Does he mean the Vortex Davis of
As long as that
Destruction
elevator
as
was
accomplice?
Your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
if the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to... Why don't we stop this already?
But
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Yeah.
As long as that elevator, your assumption collect. Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House. If the killer cannot reach. Since I wasn't struck, there's no question that the fall. It would have been different if.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan? Why don't we stop this already?
Alright.
That elevator, the only means of travel between. As long as that elevator, your assumption collect. Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House. If the killer cannot reach. Since our was at Strawberry, there's no question that the following. It would have been different if the.
Oh. Alright.
That elevator,
The only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot reach.
since I wasn't struck, there's no question that the following.
It would have been different if they hadn't accomplished.
I'm just stupid. What is wrong with me today?
The only means of travel between the two houses.
Wall clock? No.
As long as that elevator
Elevator was broke. Your assumption plus the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to.
Since I wasn't struck, there's no question that the following.
It would have been different if they hadn't. Or if there was a secret passage.
How much longer? Why don't we stop this already?
Oh god.
elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses.
As long as that elevator, your
Assumption collapsing.
Plus,
the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Straw.
Since I was at
Strawberry House, there's no question that the following.
it would have been different. Compass.
Well, I'm sure I need to do the accomplice part, but
that elevator was
how do I get the
the
accomplice?
only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken,
Contact elevator? Wait.
your assumption collapses.
Plus,
Give me
the
more
elevator
time.
was broken
Give-
at Grape House.
I need more time.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House.
Since I was at
Strawberry House
at that time, there's
Time.
no question that the following.
Ah, shit. I have it now. He sent one of his hamsters to use the elevator down.
We will never give up!
Alright.
That elevator, the only means of travel between. As long as that elevator, your assumption collapse. Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return.
Since I wasn't struck, there's no question that the following.
It would have been if they hadn't accomplished.
Oh, it's also wrong. How? It's possible there was an accomplice? Then you need to make us understand by showing us evidence.
That elevator was the only means of travel between the two houses. As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House.
Since I was at Strawberry House
At that time, there's no question that the following crime.
It would have been different if they hadn't.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
Oh,
How much longer do you plan to lecture?
I understand now.
That elevator, the only means of travel between. As long as that elevator, your assumption collapse. Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return.
Since I wasn't struck, there's no question that the following.
It would have been different if. Or if there was a.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
Why don't we stop this already? That elevator, the only means of travel between. As long as that elevator, your assumption collapse. Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return.
Since I wasn't struck, there's no question that the following crime is a.
It would have been different if they hadn't accomplished.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you. Why don't we stop this already?
That elevator was the only means of travel.
No, that's wrong! No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Give me a sec. Yeah, and was really confident about the accomplished thing because of the 4 Detectives of Destruction. Yeah.
Such a method does not exist!
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method? You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
So, okay. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. after I opened the door and went down. Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma Archive, which is on the 3rd floor of Grape House.
Meaning the 3rd floor and the 4th floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Oh.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
That's his power.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
It got announced, right?
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion.
Yeah, why doesn't he just do all his things himself? No, better idea. Why doesn't he, Nagito, just do the shit himself? Why am I supposed to be the one revealing all the evidence to every single one of those idiots? Why doesn't he just do it himself? I'm sick of doing all this stupid fucking work for a person who just says, oh, the reserve corps student did something. Do it yourself. Really, it's annoying.
If you value your life, you should stop with your scrutiny.
There's no way I can stop.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
What's my...
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say!
Oh my god, I'm sorry, why is this so hard?
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Bro, what
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay, I can do this,
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
No.
Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities? Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I can't back down!
Alright.
I already proved the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
I swear to god, that felt impossible.
You say the killer went to the Octagon.
Okay, that's easy.
Don't bark, you cur! If you don't at least pray to the key which dwells in the light. Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
Alright.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
Oh.
Crap! Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light!
evidence, yeah.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom,
Allow me to cut through those words.
Too easy.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon. And the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Seems this is the end. Normally
But-
we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Oh, shut up.
But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act. So
Hey, what are you...
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the building, Gundam tried to lure only Nekomaru.
Okay,
The
I'm
elevator
sorry.
was probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, so he was easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
Nothing.
Their plan was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded. They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And, without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
No.
Through
Sad.
this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no
No,
way
now
he
you
could
just
fight
wants the
head-on with
spotlight.
robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
hold on! You, what did you just say? That I didn't battle?
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me!
Oh, shit.
Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
Why are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Piers, I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
Yeah, I'm on the side. Don't give up.
What do you intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Are you
Yes.
saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
Yes, of course. He has an alibi, probably.
Words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
Yeah.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought. Truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument. It was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
He's not.
Such a wonderful line. However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
I guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you request, I will provide an argument that will leave you no choice but to pursue it. But what if I don't want to? Oh, those shields.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
This is the end!
Oh god.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
They're not hamsters.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course it'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
In this scenario of evil, in accordance to our ancient contract, time has come to lend me your aid. Proceed through Supernova Silver Fox and D. I press the button. Truly, this is the Skyline Lemon out of Demon Mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right? Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible
No,
to secretly get one of them behind Nekomaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
but they wouldn't do that. No.
How about it, Gundam.
Say something. Don't laugh.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell.
I feel like this time he won't come back.
Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and in advance.
I shot out your bug, sorry. Back now.
Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road.
I don't know what just happened.
Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
Wait. Closing argument. Oh. Oh, wrong. Huh? Alright, I can do this one. I can't do this one. Dusty needs sleep. Alright. Less stock. Oh god. Why am I even doing this?
Here's everything that happened in this case. Let's first go over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
The crime was actually really smart, but why couldn't it have been someone else?
They destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge and set the wall clock's alarm to 5:30 a.m. After finishing their preparations, the killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final deck.
Oh,
This
that looks
means
cool.
The killer discovered the secret of the funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building.
Yeah, Soda's going to be happy as fuck. And Nagito
On the
because...
morning of the incident,
Oh,
Nekomaru
yeah.
woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
But if we're serious, Soda didn't even had a single chance against Gunten Tanaka.
There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Great Tower to participate in that. However, because the contact elevator was broken, Nekomaru was unable to go to Great Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there. With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good
With the
night
power
on
of
the back
hamsters.
Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru. Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, and wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage.
That's one of the best murder plans I've ever
They
seen.
could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge. As a result, the killer couldn't return to their room, and with no options available, time ran out. The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30. To avoid a worst-case scenario, the killer was forced to appear in front of Fuyuhiko with the others. When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up.
And then he fell.
He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully. Originally, the loop of wire was only supposed to slip off the doorknob. But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking. Nekomaru fell
Into
from
the
the fourth
pillar.
floor all the way to the first floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact, and died. The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the funhouse. However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room. They also wouldn't have been able to return to their guest room, because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge. That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Oh, that's a really hard. I mean, what? No. No.
That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Thanks.
Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru?
I'm sure he has a good
I
reason.
cannot believe something like that.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
We could all just vote Nagito, right?
My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
It would be way better if we all just vote Nagito and die. I did so well on the 10th thing. I even did 5 points. You see this?
This result isn't all that exciting. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Please pull the lever! Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part!
Yeah, I don't fucking care. Sorry. Be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I will speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistake is a splendid achievement. That's right, the one who killed the robotic Nakamura in the Amazing Funhouse was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yeah, I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
We've decided to the killers. Let's do the execution already and get this over with. Oh, shut up! Let's execute Nagito. Hold on. It's a true class trial. It's true the class trial finished. That doesn't mean the incident is over. Can't finish yet until we hear it from Gundam. What he says, it won't change anything. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you want. What do you want to talk to? Why do you want to talk to one who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake, I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
You guys said I made Nakamura powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nakamura did fight. This is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
lost and died?
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final dead room, I discovered the secret of their funhouse. And I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nakamura to the tower. And this is what happened. Nakamura and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nakamura. He sensed a subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could run away, or even call for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life or death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death.
Let me tell you this.
Was serious too. He gave it his all and tried to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would have never known why the victim went to the tower by myself.
I can see it!
Nobody would know the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Kamara really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
The scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long, I've nearly forgotten this. This is great! What a comforting atmosphere!
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I'm not going to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru Nidai, your blood will drench the foundation of my empire!
That is...
Wait, did he actually beat Nekomaru in a 1v1? Bro, what the hell? He's too OP. Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you... And there's a message. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I would not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you.
However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. This is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? Did I have that happen to us? Then have our friends kill each other? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Fall, my tears.
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term Dog eat dog. Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at the some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf this world.
If a world would consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life, choosing death is nothing but a sympathy towards life.
I renounce you!
It is a violation of natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity. Humanity, sorry. Are you saying that... Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I've betrayed you all. This is the absolute truth.
Fall, my tears.
But even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
I believe that's why you committed your crime. What about the final death room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but... and compared to my battle with Nakamura, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that... Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted the crime without much resistance. And don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask for such foolish questions.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
What? Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10 billion years. In the name of pandemonia, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I will just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time to... the fun started. Kuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Got it. I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder Gundam Tanaka.
Wait!
This is just too much.
I beg of you!
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam.
Huh?
Sonia.
I beg of you!
How pitiful.
Sonia. An act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not benefit a noble such as yourself. Gundam? It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes. I do not mind, however.
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment amusement time!
Oh, fuck. What the? Not the hamsters, no! Truly the end of a legend. He's doing a ritual. Oh my god, what? What is he doing? Wait, is he saving himself? Yes! Huh? Ah, fuck. God. I don't even think he wanted to go to hell. No. Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I will ever be able to answer that. I'm so pissed off. I need to throw something.
Damn it!
We all spent so much time worrying about each other. Thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit. Every last one of you. The biggest piece of shit is me. Why am I so weak?
Oh.
Such it down, clearly. But still. Even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
Simmerond, we must move forward. Must continue to live. With the belief of our friends. If not,
You are right.
Nana will most likely crawl his way out of hell. And Empress Duty will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died. We need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. You can't allow that.
Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? Class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back over to Jabberwock Island. However, the Kling School trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Look at all those idiots. Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I'm finally refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey, hey!
One sec. Mood shift, it's too damn fast.
Not like that.
No, it's like Gundam and Nekomura said. What it means to live, right?
Huh.
She is certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey, hey.
Let's go back for now and eat. Then after we're full, let's sleep as much as we can want. Now then let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trip has come to an end once again. We return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished, but despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at the moment we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Of course they know how to destroy us, mentally, emotionally. But, oh shit. And what is with the 4 Dark Levers of Destruction? Are they just gone? They dead? Are they somewhere in the desert? Where are they? I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else too. But it's just too funny, I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information.
Well,
I guess they were too busy with other matters, or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway... Oh yeah, of course. It's the smile every person would have in their right mind. I can't forgive this.
damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I will be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life.
It's obvious.
For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Timer? Yes.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why? It's the only little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight
What's
too?
the matter?
What's up? Your face looks scary. So you can tell.
Hmm?
Perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Oh.
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. So even you don't know. Looks like the final shaman is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why do you summon me anyway? We are finally gonna confess you love.
Hey,
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final death.
Hmm?
What about it? There was information about 16 people in that file I received. Isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
don't even know?
Well, there's a traitor from Future Foundation hidden among us, right? Including that person. The total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope Spring Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right, just I used the stuff the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student at Hope Spring Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into their file? Are you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information?
Hmm?
What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is.
Hmm?
What's wrong with that?
You're getting all riled up.
You're splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignore it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing a magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Existence means nothing, huh?
No.
This is... Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, the person is the evil Future Foundational lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. It's not entirely true. I don't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer you my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation? Nagito, fuck you! What the hell? Purpose is to fill everyone on this island with the spare, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
Right?
However, in exchange I want to know who the traitor is. I see, interesting, very interesting.
No.
Obviously a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair, including you too. I knew you wouldn't say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what the situation, I find myself in my core way, thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, step-ladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. Must say that belief reminds me of that person for some reason.
Huh?
Remind you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this. Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island, that's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I can become true hope. I become the existence that could even be called the ultimate hope. Two of you are alike, you definitely remind me of him.
Hey.
There's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. Oh yeah, I don't know who could be reminded of. Someone worthless that no one needs? Maybe he's talking about Bayaki. Oh no. Someone stupid maybe. How about Yasuhiro? Someone who is smart maybe? Kyoko? I don't have any idea who he could be meaning. True Hope? Oh yeah, Chihiro Fujisaki of course. Ah yeah, the ultimate True Hope. If that's the case, if that person's already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? And what does the timer say? Oh damn, I think after the next chapter this is going to explode. I swear to God, there are only two people here with right minds that I can really get to like, alright? And that's for Yuhiko and Chiaki. I don't particularly like Chiaki, but you know, she does at least something, so... The Hellhound earring. Ah, oh, fuck this shit. Oh, fuck. Well... I guess I will end the stream here. We could raid someone, yeah, but I don't have anyone online I want to raid right now. So you could say if you want me to raid someone, then I will raid that person, but I don't see anyone right now. And why is my audio lagging? That's not funny. Bro, if Hachime were all those presents, everyone would just get depression. I mean, the sword of Peko, the Hellhound earring. No, you can't do that. That's just too painful. Well, now it's time to get a new character, right? Bro, who would even care about the 3-star badge? No one liked Taro, so yeah. But yeah, it's kind of sad. I have no one online I want to raid, and if I go to the server, there are only people with around over 1,000 viewers. They wouldn't care if someone like me raids them. We need to find someone who looks like a fun streamer with a good game and who actually could, you know, use 2 viewers. Oh, makes sense. I also need to sleep. Oh shit, I need to make food. Well, I don't have anyone to raid, so I guess I will just leave. So then thanks for being in the stream. And bye, I guess.